Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are going to take the modern approach of these tiny colorful beach huts that you can see all over the Sims 4 internet right now. And I thought this would be so cool as a rental, but also as a residential lot, maybe with two families living as neighbors on one lot. And I just thought it's going to be amazing. So without further ado, let me show you how I built this. So I started on a lot that is facing these tiny little archipelago, these tiny little islands in Solani, and I thought these are really cute. At first I wanted to just put in two houses, then build like a whole beach around, and then I thought maybe this is also like a cool starter house. So this is basically a mixture of tiny house, modern house, starter house, and so much probably more that I just forgot. But yeah, I wanted to experiment here with some eaves, because now you can pull out the eaves a little bit more further, and I thought this has this kind of almost toy-like house shape now. And I wanted to also to combine my knowledge of building so many trailers and so many like caravans and stuff like that, like tiny little micro houses, and see if I can come up with like something cool that is really useful so your sim can get everywhere but doesn't look really ugly because you have to cram everything in there. So that was basically my goal, a modern tiny long house. And since we had this very distinct roof, not a flat roof that we may know from caravans or trailers, I thought we can use this and put like a huge window in there, and later on I will delete the ceiling so that the roof is basically a really high ceiling, and you get the feel of having or living in a really open space. And this is something that I always wanted to try out, and it works, by the way, guys. It looks really cool. Maybe it's a little bit too tiny to call it like a loft kind of thing, but yeah, there you can see me deleting the ceiling. And yeah, later on when you get into the house, you have this, you can see this, you know, the ceiling window basically. If you ask yourself where those windows are from, those are from Get Famous. And I totally forgot about them, but I love them because they have these really thick frames all around, and they make it look so much more modern. I really like them because they're not that flat, and I enjoy these big framed windows. Kind of makes them look like little picture frames or something. And I experimented a little bit with the positioning of these because I wanted to have, like I said, more of these houses. I thought, okay, we can do lots of windows all around, and maybe later I realized, oh, let's have two houses right next to each other. I think this is more like cooler for storytelling, and therefore one side of course won't have any windows, because I will later copy everything over to the other side. Then here I think we delete the windows, and then I just basically mirror the whole thing. I just turn it around and we'll put this next to it. Kind of create the same. I think you can do that with two next to one another. Later I also wanted to have like four, but somehow I can't copy houses. I was like, I can't copy each object. I can copy rooms, and you can also move the whole houses, right? Why can't I copy the houses? Why do they give us the tool and then I can copy them? But yeah, just thought that maybe on the other side of the lot you could have like two more or something. Maybe also makes like, maybe turn them and turn this whole thing to one big house. Yeah, like I said, it's like a cool kind of starter house. So if you start with like one sim or two sims, they have plenty of space inside. They can cook, there will be a kitchen, there will be a bedroom, and there will of course be a bathroom. I just thought it would be so much more interesting to have separate houses, you know, like the townhouse kind of feel that some build as well. Just like with beach huts, and very colorful and cute, but still modern, because I've seen so many beach huts being very, you know, tropical and beachy. And I just thought maybe we go with a modern approach. Maybe that's cool. Also maybe for a rental, you know, you can kind of pretend that it's their holiday place or something. And I just thought it's like a really cool thing to have in The Sims 4. Also, I really love the glass floors that we have now with the new Island Living expansion pack. Really enjoy them. And later on, when I had the whole layout of the houses, so basically you get in, on one side there's a bedroom, on the other side the kitchen, and the bathroom is in the middle. And yeah, I had the deleted ceiling, and I hate putting ceiling lamps without having some beams there. So this is what I did here. We will have some beams, which are basically just fences on the upper floor. And also the bathrooms are covered with a ceiling as well. So basically these are little nooks and crannies in the ceiling lamps, so it is a little bit more lit, so to speak. So yeah, one part of the kitchen and one part of like the whole bathroom will be covered in the ceiling. So these are technically boxes inside, and later on I will just have the loft feel in the bedroom and the kitchen, so those will look more open space-ish, if you can call it like that. I don't know, can you? And here we go with the kitchen. I will only show you the one on one side because I basically did the whole furnishing on one house and then later on went on to the other and just copied everything over because I'm just lazy. But I wanted to go with a white interior design, so if possible I will always choose the white option. I really enjoyed the idea of having just white, or maybe just black would have been cool as well. But I thought maybe since you want to change the colors, which I will do way later, you can change like the colors, because now I had like this blue base, and maybe you want to change the colors to, I don't know, red, orange, whatever you like. And then white is like a good base for everything. So maybe the interior design is a little bit, I would call it maybe boring, but because of the pops of color of the walls, kind of is a little bit more interesting. I also went, of course, with modern. I thought maybe since this is like a rental or like vacation, holiday, timeshare kind of thing, where I couldn't clutter it that much. I kind of did clutter it a lot. I'm sorry for that. I know that some don't like that, but I can't hold back sometimes with the clutter. I'm so sorry. But yeah, there will be some shelves and like some tiny little clutter plants and stuff somewhere. I thought this is like maybe also a good idea to make it look a little bit lived in, and for those who are not that into that kind of look with lots of stuff in there, you can just delete that. You know, it's so easy to delete stuff now in The Sims 4. It also gives you like a boost of money, so yeah, why not? I was really picky with the stove because the stoves are so old looking. I don't know if maybe American people still have these little heating plates, these round ones, and maybe sometimes even with gas or something. But we have these black ceranium, I don't know what it's called in English, these black things, and you can put them wherever you want, like in every counter, because it's not one with the oven. You know, you can put the oven into a cupboard or something, so it's like on a different height. You don't have to bow down all the time and get like a backache just because you're baking something in the oven, and have to regularly check on that. And here we are with the bathroom. I'm sorry, of course there's a bathroom. And I'm not going to put in a sink in there because we have a sink in the kitchen and I needed all the space. And therefore behind the sink in the kitchen there will be a mirror. So basically they can also brush their teeth there in the sink. This is like a trick that I use in lots of trailer kind of mini builds as well. Because yeah, the Sims sometimes don't even wash their hands after going to the toilet. I'm not sure if this is like on purpose, but I also want to have like a huge bathtub because the showers all look so ooh. And here you can already see that I put 3 windows on the ceiling of the bathroom because it didn't have, you know, like in real life it would have been some ventilation kind of thing maybe. But I also thought maybe the exterior natural light can get into the bathroom then. And I thought, okay, they want to be a little bit protected. I can't put like a huge window in there. So let's do the ceiling, like tiny little ceiling windows up in the bathroom. But yeah, later on, I will copy everything over, like I said. But I wanted to have the exterior kind of look very modern as well. So I will also copy that. It looks exactly the same, just kind of flipped. And here we could put in some clothing because I had to delete the closet. because I think it was blocking the way and the Sims couldn't get out or get in. And therefore I put like some wall hanging clothes there and thought this is maybe like a closet kind of thing. Kind of looks cool as an open space. And then I still wasn't happy about how the bedroom looked. And I found these dine out wall decor. One has like a mirror behind it with like some, I don't know, like flowers in there. And I never used them, even though I like them so much. Like, I love them. I would buy me this in real life, honestly. And I really wanted to use it, but they are so big. So I came up with the idea to put one in the middle and then two smaller ones, identical ones to the side. I thought this looks kind of cool. Let's do that. And then I also switched the bedroom tables again because I didn't like them before. Basically the bedroom was the most fiddly one, and also the kitchen because I had these wall hanging cabinets. I still have the wall hanging cabinets, you're going to see them again. And the shader in The Sims 4 just don't work, so they are gray, but they are not, they are white. Just ignore the color of the cabinets. In real life they would have been white, and they're also white in this game actually. But yeah. But here we are already in the video tour. As always, there's a video tour so you can have a better look at everything. And look how beautiful it looks right over the ocean. So beautiful. I really like it. It's like a really cool new approach to something we all know already, and I really liked how it looks like. I also put to you some jet skis in there, and of course the other side is in this aqua blue color, but as always feel free to change stuff up and maybe color it in orange and stuff like this, or maybe build more of these. I don't know. Like I said, the download link is as always in the video description down below, so you can grab it, you can download it for free, put it into your game, do whatever you want with this build. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful tiny kind of house, just two of them. And I really would love to hear some stories that you came up with while watching, because I know that some of you are so much into gameplay and they build basically not that much, but they play a lot of Sims and they're more experienced in that kind of stuff than I am. So yeah, I'm excited to hear about that. And as always, please write me in the comments down below what I have to build next, maybe, so I know what you're wishing for. Also, I have seen that lots of you want to see a restaurant at the beach, which is the next build, and it's going to be really cute and very colorful, but also very beachy. You will love it, I'm pretty sure of that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet and are into Sims 4 builds, and that's basically it. Thank you so much again. I hope you like it, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.